Hello everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful day and hopefully you had a wonderful week as well, making some good trades as per usual. And the markets had a bit of a pullback day today, pause day, and down 48 basis points here on the SPY, 19 basis points on the triple Qs, an entire percentage point on the IWM, and the Dow Jones 20 basis points. So again, Friday close, probably lots of people taking profits after the run we've had this week. Another up week this week, another green bar to continue. And we are, yes, we are continuing to build up the bearish divergence, right, on the weekly as we push to new highs again. And again, the weekly is getting close to either a decision point. So either next week we either break out of here and we try to erase divergence and extend this wave 3, which would be extremely bullish, because then what you're gonna do is essentially try and continue to push as high as you can in a melt up scenario. SPY 600, SPY 660, SPY 666. Who knows, right? And like at that point, you really don't want to be shorting, right? And right now I'm mostly cashed, like I've been saying for a while, and I think we actually closed our short today with a very small profit, but a profit nevertheless. And that's just because I could see a lot of people coming in and buying the dip. And you don't want to fight the dip buyers, guys, because dip buyers tend to win most of the time. Even though in extreme periods the bears may feel like they're winning, dip buyers usually win most of the time. But yeah, it's probably gonna change and take a turn if there's a recession, and then it's gonna be sell the rip, right? And right now we've made a new all-time high, and then the triple Qs are kind of stuck here, but are trying to gear up for another push higher. I believe there's a gap fill here on the Qs. There's a gap fill up here at this level, right at 493. Again, that's still a ways away at 2.24% away. So it's still got some work to do. And yeah, but overall, we were looking for either a reversal, a sharp reversal in the C leg, which can still happen because right now you're kind of ending this fourth wave here with no divergence. So if it starts to rip down next week and you start melting down for whatever reason, then you'll know that this is an ABC and this is a WXY and a very complex correction, and the wave 4 is going to extend to an extreme level, and it's going to make everyone panic sell. But I mean, it seems very unlikely right now, and it's best to put the wave 4 here. And if the price continues to push higher like this, like it's doing right now, then you'll know that this is the final wave up. And the final wave up can extend, right? You can have an extended fifth, and this can go on for a while. So that's just what I'm thinking right now for the SPY. And then you can take a look at some individual names here, and we can take a look at Apple. So let's talk about Apple, right? So I told you guys, Apple, if you take out the pivot, you will most likely invalidate this setup here. Now, there's a very good chance that this has been invalidated, but for the people who are still holding the short, and by the way, I'm still holding my short because I was actually looking for a significant push higher, and even to take out this high to really confirm the wave 2, and I'm still in my short. So I guess I'm still in a bit of a profit here, probably like something like 1.5 something percent. It's not big, but still holding it. And like if for the people who are thinking like this is an ABC, like so for a crash, like a different kind of correction, and you're looking for what am I saying? I can leave this here for now, but if you think that this is an A B with an overshooting B wave, you're stretching it because this seems to me like a very unlikely path for Apple right now. Like if you think that this is going to happen, it seems unlikely, although it is possible. There's always possibilities, right? Everything is possible. It seems unlikely. But I'm curious to see what the markets do next week because everything kind of sold off into the close. Probably just lots of profit taking after this week that we got, right? NVIDIA still hasn't taken out this high here. It has a possible 1-2 setup, like so, 1-2. And if it's going to confirm, then it needs to gap down next week and sell off pretty damn hard. Again, I don't know if that's going to happen. And the buy area would be all the way down here. So that's basically what I got for NVIDIA. Lots of no trade setups right now. Like as for me, like I'm not in anything. I'm only in a few positions. And this is an ABC correction in Tesla. So Tesla needs to go higher. It needs to rally up. And if you take out this pivot, then, you know, it's a different count. It would be probably this count right here, where this X wave is going to extend, or sorry, this Y leg is going to extend much higher. And that this would support the markets going higher, right? Lots of these names can go higher. Google still inside the B wave here, chopping about. For Google, I actually do see this possibly continuing lower. It finished this level here with no divergence, so you can mark it as finished, right? You can technically say that it's done. It erased divergence and it ended the whole cycle. So you can put the Y leg there. It will be very shallow. Usually the Ys can extend, but if it breaks the highs, then you know that the Y is in, and you're probably going to get another move higher here, right? You're going to get another impulse higher. Let me take a look here at Roku. So Roku starting to pull back a bit. So Roku needs a pullback in wave 2. Once it does pull back, then you can finally say that it's going to be set up for more upside. Did we erase that? Oh, sorry, we didn't erase divergence on a 4 hour, so you're okay. The price should start to roll over now, but again, it should be a dip to buy. And then we can take a look at Mara. So Mara kind of chopping about here, not doing much. Bitcoin chilling at 62,900, 63,000. And if we do end up pushing lower in Bitcoin, like we start to reverse down, and these levels don't hold, then yeah, then Mara is going to break down much lower. And I mean, Bitcoin's kind of a risk indicator as well, like risk on, risk off. Market is risk on right now. People are buying up Bitcoin. All right, the people are buying crypto assets and longing in. I'm long too. I'm long a few names and they're pumping. So it goes to show that there's people willing to take a lot of risk right now in this market. So I don't see a crash like some people are the doomsday guys are always at they crash anytime, any moment it's gonna happen. And I think we see more upside before we actually see more downside. GameStop had a nice move, but I'll do a separate video for that. USDJPY. So this pair is actually reversing quite nicely. We actually had a big bullish engulfing candle on the weekly time frame. So to me, it's a little bit of a leading indicator as to where the market is going as well. If you see the USDJPY pair recover and continuing to push higher and making new highs, and you know, take out this pivot and you push up all the way to this level, then that tells me that the SPY is gonna run up. It's gonna run up to SPY 600, and it's not gonna get any pullbacks. Like, you're gonna get small dips, but they're gonna be bought up as the price continues to surge, right? And eventually, when people who are shorting can't take it and they just close all their shorts and they get long, that's probably when the recession numbers start to come in and the earnings are bad and blah, 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 and all this nonsense. And then you get a big drop, right? But not until then. So probably more upside, right? There you go. You got a ABC overshooting B wave. Very possible that this plays out. This is your target. I think this target hasn't changed. Okay, it's changed a bit. Just a little bit. Can adjust it. I'm not on the log scale, right? Okay, yeah, good. So that's your target, guys. Let's talk about the yields, TLT, and the yields. So again, the yields kind of still in the wave, this wave 4 here. I expect another leg lower to come, and the TLT is in the buy area. It's just kind of, you know, sitting there not doing much. It was kind of a non-event day today. And DXY, the DXY, I actually see like a possible flat playing out with a push back up to this level. So if this happens, then yields may get another pop higher before they start to drop lower, right? And that could mean maybe, I don't know, some short-term bearishness in the market, right? The dollar strengthening would probably weaken equities for a little bit and maybe provide a buy the dip opportunity. And if it gets out of hand and you continue to surge in the dollar, then yeah, maybe the equities are the way forward will extend in the SPY. But we'll go from there. Like we're just taking it slow day by day. We closed another trade today. Actually, we closed a couple trades this week. Just taking some profits, taking some chips off the table, just because I don't like what the markets are doing right now. And let's see what else. So I talked about oil. Gold again continuing to extend higher here. You're just inside of this fifth wave of a fifth wave. Let's see. Let's check the weekly. Yeah, but if you erase divergence, then you're gonna extend to wave 3. Just know that. Just know that. There you go. So now you got what? Let's see. What's our count here? Let me get the count. So we got a cycle reset there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So you could actually end any moment. This could actually start to pull back. So there you go. And I got an ugly count right here, but that's the count that I have. I don't know what count this is, but either I made a mistake, but it's still a 1-2. Either maybe it's a 1-2-1-2, right? You could have a 1-2-1-2 setup for much more upside, and that would actually be really bullish if you get that 1-2, and then another 1-2, and you're inside of wave 3. Yeah. It's bullish, guys. It's bullish. Bullish. So, that is kind of what I'm thinking here. I don't really have much more info on gold, other than you could trade the dollar against the dollar. I mean, gold is surging, probably because the dollar is very weak. But if you get a pop back up, then maybe the gold run ends for a bit. We're going to sneeze. Excuse me. And then silver needs to run up and hit $34, $35. After that, major pullback should come afterwards. Major pullback. And then the cycle should end. And then you get a huge dip, recession, all this stuff, and then dip buying opportunity. And we'll have to see how low the weekly cycle goes for silver. And then we'll establish a significant low for more upside later on. And let's take a look here at a few more things that I want to cover. I want to talk about the VIX just for a bit. I want to see what the VIX is doing. Okay, the VIX 16. So you got these two big downsloping trend lines here, and I said once you start to break out, wow. I mean, like what a surge higher in the VIX. This was like really crazy. You may come back in, you may chop around, but you're coming to the end. You're coming to the end of this wedge, and usually there's a big event that follows. Like you can break out of it, right? This was a pretty significant breakout. It's already pulling back. It's like, man, is it over? Like, is the capitulation over? But we'll see, because sometimes you can break out, come back in, chop around for a bit more, and then the real move starts as you reach the climax, which is somewhere around December, February, something like that of next year. So still got lots of time on the VIX, so no need to panic. And yeah, we can talk about a few other things here too. I'll come back down to my stocks. I wanted to check on Meta because Meta is extending. So there you go, another update, 40 basis points. It's not much, but you're extending the wave, right? So there you go. It's inside of this wave 3. You could also have another 1-2 setup, another 1-2-1-2, and that's very bullish for Meta. It means you're gonna see a lot more upside. You're gonna see more upside coming. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be bearish right now. I'd be more bullish than bearish. I mean, look at this count. What do you have going on here? What am I doing on Amazon? This was the dip buy area. This held. Looks like the wave 4. Let's check the weekly cycle. Yeah, you're inside of a 5th wave. This could have ended, right? This could have ended there. But it looks like you may want to extend the 5th wave again. It looks like it's going to, too. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Oh, the monthly. Wave 3. Right? Wave 3 with bearish divergence. There you go. Ends, pull back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is bullish. Looks like we need another all-time highs, guys. Looks like we need to make all-time highs in some of these stocks. Take a look at Unity Software. Oh man, yeah. Well, Unity Software didn't hold the area, right? So this goes to show that it's not always 100%. And I said if we break this low, then you're gonna extend the 5th wave. Maybe it struck a low here. You got some good bullish divergence, and it's starting to impulse up. So maybe you have a new cycle up going on right now. Maybe you finally found the low. Let's check PayPal. I haven't checked PayPal in a bit. PayPal. No! Wow! What a big surge up, and you erase divergence. So what do you have now? Nope. The correction is over. Wave 3 is starting. This is a wave 3. The impulsive nature. Any dip now should be bought up. There you go. There you go. Shallow wave 2. Very bullish. 45-minute. That's it. You erase divergence. That's it. I thought it would get a little bit of a deeper pullback, but no. That's how bullish PayPal is right now. So it's not time to be bearish. It's time to be bullish. So I need pullback in wave 2. Should be bought up. You should get more upside in PayPal. There you go. These dip buys worked, right? 57, 59 for the fundamental investors that hold for a long time. 30% now. Now we'll take a look at a few other things. I'll wrap it up soon. I'm getting a little bit tired. Got lots of other videos to do, lots of other updates. Got to do some work, lots of accounting. Cook the books. Let's take a look at JP Morgan. We never do the banks. But JP Morgan looks awful right now. Crash correction, 3 waves up, and could be in a lot of trouble. I don't like this price action. It's indicative of a B wave, but again, the B wave could extend for a very long time, and then you'll get that C leg, Y leg moment, and that's going to be a rest in pepperoni moment. So this could extend for a bit. I wouldn't even be surprised if it came back up to near the highs and then just crashed afterwards. So man, what a down day in JP Morgan. What a day that was too. I was also debating shorting it, but I never pulled the trigger on it. Yeah, big bearish divergence on the weekly time frame. All right, that's it for tonight, guys. Hopefully you had a good week and have a good weekend. Relax. Peace.